Hello, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Janusz. I am a photographer and videographer based in Macau, China. Today I will be sharing with you my personal opinion and impressions about new camera EOS R5. This little boy here. So, first of all, I would like to mention that I'm not a Canon ambassador and everything I own I purchased with my own money, so buying this camera was quite a big expense for me, and I was hoping to get finally rid of 1DX Mark II, but looks like I'm gonna stick with it for a little while. Let me tell you why. So, first of all, ergonomics. I love it, everything in the proper spot. I don't have problems with any buttons. The grip is amazing. The first downside and problem, just this camera cost $3,500 US, something like that, right? So I don't know why Canon didn't put illuminated buttons for this high price. For me, it should be straight away there. Buttons should be illuminated. It's really hard to do anything in darkness. Of course, I don't have the memory yet where all the buttons are. With time, I'm sure I will have no more problems like that, but the buttons should be illuminated. This is my opinion. Second of all, I got multiple freezes on this camera, black screens, errors. First one was on my wakeboarding trip. It was just a trip for fun with kids and friends. We did some wakeboarding and I was shooting high burst photos. It was high plus and the camera just froze on me. I thought it's a freeze, but then the error popped up, but I couldn't read any information about this error because it was so magnified that I could see only a little piece of error in the right bottom corner, so everything else was black. So I just waited like 10 seconds and camera got back to running without even resetting or turning off and on and off. So this was the first reset and it was on old firmware. So later, when the new firmware came out, I updated my firmware with hope that the bugs was fixed and everything will be great now. But of course, it was not great, and let me tell you what happened next. It was. I was doing a small test. I had 15 minutes of recording time on my memory card, so I popped the card in. I started to record 4K mode, 60 frames per second, all I, and I managed to go through without overheating 15 minutes, and then I took out the card, I removed the videos. So I was ready to do it again. I popped up the card and then I tried to do autofocus, and autofocus just suddenly stopped working. So I switched off the AF button on and off and it didn't help. So I had to turn off the camera. So I turned off the camera, removed the battery, popped the battery back in, and it took longer than usual to turn the camera on again, but then finally it was on. It was maybe 10 seconds or something, so it's a little bit longer than usual. I got my autofocus back, so everything went well. But then I had a photo shoot. It was paid photo shoot and was regular studio photo shoot. You know, I was using two speed lights and was using the Canon transmitter. I was using Canon flash, the 600 one, and after maybe 1 hour of shooting I got the error again, and of course I didn't check the error because I was worried about my session that something can go wrong and I can lose the footage. So I switched the camera very fast off and on, and luckily I didn't lose my footage, everything was great. But then I was shooting and shooting and shooting. You know, it was regular session, full body shots, then some close-ups, then change the outfit, full body shot, close-up. So there was some breaks in between. It was with little boys, so you know, with kids it takes long. So the session in total was about 2.5 hours. And right at the end of the session, guess what happened? I was taking only photos in single burst, single frame, and I got overheating warning. So every photographer which considers this camera for photography need to think now seriously and think if it's a good camera for you guys, because to be honest, I'm kind of like, now I have a dilemma. I live in Asia, we cannot return here camera to the stores, there is no return policy. I will be going to Canon and asking what can I do, if I can, I don't know, maybe return it, or which I don't think is the case, or just give it back and switch for a new model, like maybe they silently doing some fixes that I don't know, maybe my model is just overheating faster. So yeah, I will let you know definitely what is happening and what I decided, but I got this overheating warning taking photos with single photo. There was breaks in between, the kid had to change the outfit, so I don't know what to tell you guys, maybe just wait, don't buy this camera yet. I don't think any professional photographer can use this camera. I don't see this used for time lapses, because it may happen if camera overheat only in single photo shoot, and there was like a 5 seconds break in between each photo, and I took breaks for changing outfits and stuff, and I was switching off the camera in every break. So this is some serious issue, and I hope it will be fixed, and I hope it will be great camera, that because it deserves to be great camera. It feels good, it's everything perfect, it's just this heat issues and errors, multiple errors. So I definitely gonna let you know guys what I decided, how is it going with me, and please subscribe to my channel. I will be doing some real world testing, so let's see. I will try to replicate this testing, but you know, shooting pictures for 2.5 hours, it will be pretty long, so I'm just gonna find some time, and hopefully the video will be out soon. Thank you for watching, stay tuned. Cheers.